Greetings, and I am Stony Love. I'm wishing you all a good day and thank you for tuning in. I have the news that you can and cannot possibly use. So we're going to jump right into it. And according to an NPR review of the Biographical Directory of the United States Congress and campaign records, 900 people have served in Congress since President Trump first took office in 2017. That includes 132 senators, 751 representatives, 17 who have served in both chambers. Now, more than 10% of Congress will not return to their seats after the 2026 midterms, driven by redistricting, um, um, retirements. People are retirements, and lawmakers are running for other offices. As of December the 17th, 2025, there are 54 current representatives and senators who are retiring or running for a different office. 10 senators and 44 House members. In other news, after the arrest of an Afghan national suspect in the shooting over the of two National Guard troops over the Thanksgiving weekend. Let me start that over again. After the arrest of the Afghan national suspect in the shooting of two National Guard troops over the Thanksgiving weekend, the Trump administration announced it is expanding travel restrictions to an additional 20 countries and the Palestinian Authority, doubling the number of nations affected by sweeping limits already announced earlier this year on who can travel and immigrate to the U.S. After hitting an all time new low approval rating, President Trump is to address the nation tonight to address the economic concerns of the American people. As his ratings hit below 40%, Americans feel increasingly bleak about the economy, and Trump will address the nation at 9 p.m. Also on Capitol Hill today, a small group of moderate House Republicans are joining Democrats to force a vote on a proposal to extend a pandemic era enhanced affordable care subsidies that are set to expire at the end of the year. As you know, during the government shutdown, that was one of the main things that was at play. They were speaking about the subsidies, the Obamacare. And so it seems like we have four Republicans who have joined the Democratic Party in at least keeping the pandemic era Enhanced Affordable Care Act subsidies going. That would be great because if we lose the subsidies altogether, 2 million Americans will go without health insurance, and there will be a 114% increase in health insurance monthly for the American people. So I'm glad that someone is coming to their senses. And Senate Jasmine Crockett last minute bid for Senate is dividing Democrats as the party looks to oust Senator John Cron. Her interest into the race has drawn concerns from notable corners of the parties, from Democrats like James Carville criticizing her approach to politics. Now, other Democrats have rushed to her defense, arguing that she has named recognition and grassroots energy to be competitive and be a great success next fall. I wish Jasmine Crockett the absolute best, and I do believe, in my opinion, that she will win. Also, in other news, as you know, Fannie Willis was is before the Senate committee in Georgia. During the her testimony this week, Fannie Willis' mic was muted during her combative testimony. A defiant Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis testified Wednesday before an investigative Georgia State Senate committee. The committee scrutinized her prosecution of President Donald Trump and on multiple and other multiple co-defendants. At one point, Willis' microphone was muted. When she testified beyond the question she was asked, they muted her microphone. Willis was asked about her hiring of Nathan Wade, in which she was accused of having a romance with him. Nathan Wade was the lead prosecutor on Fulton County massive 2020 election case against Trump. Willis replied, "Why don't you investigate how many times my house has been swatted? Why don't you investigate how many times they called me the N-word?" Willis go on to say, "You have been trying to intimidate me for 5 years. That's why I haven't been able to live in my home. The N word has been written on my home. Thousands of threats come into my office." Willis defended her actions with stating, "I ain't going to quit in a month because somebody threatened me. I took an oath to I ain't gonna quit in a month because somebody threatened me. I took an oath to do the right thing. People came into my community and committed a crime, and I indicted them. And rest assured, if someone else comes in my community and commit a crime, I will indict them again." Those are the words of Fani Willis as she gives her testimony to the Georgia Senate Committee. And until the next video, I will see you. Make sure you drink your water and mind your business. Until the next time.